Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore its significance in our lives. Today, we're going to talk about Iron Curtain speech, a pivotal moment in history that has had a lasting impact on literature and culture. To set the context, Iron Curtain speech was delivered by Winston Churchill in 1946, just after World War II. The speech marked a significant shift in international relations, as it highlighted the divisions between the Eastern and Western blocs. This historical event has been extensively studied and debated by scholars, with some arguing that it marked the beginning of the Cold War. From a literary perspective, Iron Curtain speech relates to several major traditions, including the concept of rhetoric and the use of metaphor in political discourse. Churchill's speech is notable for its use of vivid imagery and powerful language, which helped to shape public opinion and inspire action. The speech has been analyzed by scholars such as Kenneth Burke, who argued that it was a masterful example of rhetorical strategy. One of the key literary devices used in Iron Curtain speech is the metaphor of the Iron Curtain itself. This metaphor has been interpreted in various ways, but at its core, it represents a physical and ideological barrier between different worlds. The use of this metaphor has been influential in literature, with authors such as George Orwell and Philip K. Dick using it to explore themes of totalitarianism and surveillance. In terms of cultural impact, Iron Curtain speech has had a profound influence on literature and culture. It has inspired countless works of fiction and nonfiction, from novels like 1984 to films like The Man in the High Castle. The speech has also been referenced and parodied in popular culture, with its imagery and language becoming part of our shared cultural heritage. Despite its significance, Iron Curtain speech has not been without controversy. Some critics have argued that Churchill's rhetoric was overly simplistic or divisive, failing to account for the complexities of Soviet motivations or the nuances of international relations. However, as I see it, this criticism misses the point. Iron Curtain speech is not just a piece of writing, it's a call to action, a summons to defend our values and way of life in the face of existential threat. So what can we learn from Iron Curtain speech today? For one, it reminds us of the power of language to shape our understanding of the world and inspire action. It also highlights the importance of moral clarity and principle in the face of uncertainty or adversity. And finally, it encourages us to think critically about the complexities of international relations, to question simplistic narratives or ideological certainties, and to seek out a more nuanced understanding of the human experience. As we reflect on Iron Curtain speech, it's worth considering the ways in which literature can shape our perceptions of the world and inspire us to action. Whether it's through the use of metaphor, imagery, or comparative analysis, literary techniques can be powerful tools for making complex ideas more accessible and engaging. And as readers, we have a responsibility to engage with these ideas, to think critically about the themes and motifs that shape our understanding of the world. In conclusion, Iron Curtain speech remains an important work because it highlights the ongoing struggle between freedom and tyranny, democracy and authoritarianism. As we look around the world today, we can see that these themes are still relevant, still urgent. From the rise of populist movements to the spread of disinformation and propaganda, the challenges that Churchill faced in 1946 are still with us. Like this episode if it hit true, share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.